So Datactics began engaging with the Home Office and then subsequently police constabularies in 2018. We began with a workshop at the Home Office to discuss data quality within policing and how Datactics could potentially help with that. Subsequently, we began an on-site proof of concept at one of the constabularies. We spent several weeks at Derbyshire reviewing their data and ultimately focused in on knife crime as being an area of interest. At the time we began on site at the constabularies, knife crime was a major headline. It still is, and it became clear and it was known across the Home Office and within the constabularies that there were potential issues with the recording and the reporting of specific knife-related attacks. And so that's where we came in. The initial piece of work was revolving around an analysis piece to review how these crimes were being recorded. And then subsequent to that, we began to look into the various methods we could employ to then improve the reporting of those, looking at the semantics of the free text whilst also interrogating flags and other aspects of the crime recording. Well, we realised quite quickly that consistency across forces was a potential concern. The official guidance when it comes to crime counting is open to interpretation, and crimes themselves are never necessarily committed in a fashion that is black and white. And so often it's down to the individual resource at a constabulary to make a call. Does it or does it not fit in with the specific crime that is being reported on? Datactics ultimately automated the classification of these crimes, whereby consistency was enabled through removal of the human part of that process. The semantic analysis that's performed on the data, as well as the cleansing, profiling and other interrogation techniques, ensures that the guidance is applied in a consistent manner. So the NDQIS solution has been rolled out across police forces within England and Wales, and it's had a considerable impact on the reporting at many of these constabularies. It automates and consistently applies the official guidance when it comes to reporting official figures, both to the Home Office and then subsequently into ONS publications, from which the NDQIS is now the source for the statistics around knife crime, and is also soon to be fed other crime types such as domestic abuse, child abuse, hate crime and others. The returns from individual constabularies therefore have been greatly improved in quality. There's consistency. There is considerable time savings at forces where individuals who are focused on these returns are spending much fewer man hours developing reports, scouring through content and trying to apply at an individual level their interpretation of the guidance that is issued from central government.
Well, so far NDQIS has really focused on annual data requirements, so those are the returns, and it has focused mainly on crimes like knife crime, but the scope is actually much, much greater than that. We can look at things that aren't just annual data requirements, or things that maybe will be in the future but aren't currently. For example, violence against women and girls and online crime. So NDQIS could be used by different constabularies in different ways. There may be crimes that are more relevant to some constabularies than others, and they may want to use NDQIS to gain an insight into the information held within their police database system. We're currently looking at applications of AI and machine learning in our NDQIS platform, and in fact we've already started on some of those. NDQIS is agnostic to whatever police database system is actually currently in use. So we can use NDQIS to actually inquire from any third-party system that the police constabulary may be using, the police database system or any other system that may be in place in that constabulary. So the options for expansion on NDQIS are huge, and the application of AI and machine learning techniques will expand that even further. So if you would like to talk to any of us about the NDQIS platform, or indeed any opportunities with the public sector team at Datactics, please contact us.